The run-in is getting close. The run-in is the last 10 games. The running starts with Southampton. We need to get to that Southampton game with our lead intact. And if we do, I'm very, very confident. Very, very confident. Even with Arsenal having that game in hand. Like, people just assume they're going to go and win that game. In the same way they assumed we would just go and beat Everton. But that's not how it works. And they're going to have a couple of games where they slip up. Because again, that's just how this league is. Like, you're not going to have the perfect season most years. And if you look at them this season, people keep saying, oh, they won't drop points against bad teams. Won't they? I mean, they drew at home to Brighton. They're not a bad team, but they're not great. They drew away to City. Lost to Bournemouth. Drew with us. Lost away to Newcastle. Drew away to Chelsea. Drew away to Fulham. Drew at home to Everton. Drew away to Brighton. Drew at home with Villa. Like, they drew at home with Villa a month ago. But yet we draw away with Villa and the sky is falling in for some people. And yes, West Ham are not particularly good. But there's still a chance West Ham pull an upset, get a point. Then they've got to go to Forest and go to United. And yes, United are trash. But we've seen United this season go to Anfield and get a draw. They went to City and won. They went to the Emirates and beat them in the cup. Then they get Chelsea home. That won't be easy. Fulham home. That won't be easy. They've got to go to Everton. Anyone think that's an easy game? They get Brentford. Brentford, the type of team that have hurt Arsenal in the past. Ipswich away, they should win. Palace home, they should win. Bournemouth home, though, that's a tough one. Then they've got to come to Anfield. Then they play Newcastle, who've beaten them 3 times this season. And they finish off at Southampton. Like, if you're looking at that and saying, oh yeah, they're going to win 12 of 13. I think you're living in cuckoo land. I really do. Like, if we go back over their last 13 games, 5, 10, 13. They've dropped points in 4 games. 9 wins, 4 draws. So let's say they repeat that. 9 wins, 3 draws, and we beat them. Okay? 9 wins, 3 draws, and we beat them. Let's say they draw with Forest, draw with Everton, and draw at home with Bournemouth. Lose to us and win the rest. Right? That's 30 points. That's 30 points. So that would mean that Arsenal finish the league, on 83 points. Which would mean if we get to the 87, I've said, we would win the league by 4 points. And that's not them having had a bad end to season. That's them having quite a good end to season. But we've given ourselves a cushion. It's still in our hands. It's still all about us. And last night, we should have won the game. Like, you look at the 2 goals that they score. The first one is 100% on Ali. People trying to criticize Szoboszlai. Ali doesn't call for the ball. There's an angle that the Villa Twitter account have put out of the goal. And you can see Ali step to the ball, but he doesn't call for it. He doesn't let Szoboszlai know he's there. As far as Szoboszlai is concerned, he's clearing that off the line. All Ali needs to do is call for it. And we do have a bit of a track record with Ali of him not communicating with his defenders in certain situations. It's the one knock that I would have on Ali. The injuries, I don't blame him. Just sometimes he doesn't communicate as well as he could. So that's on Ali. The second goal they score, we're just very passive. There's no urgency in our defensive work. It's almost like we were just trying to see it out till half time. The attempted block on the cross is atrocious. That's not something that Anna Slot can control. Like, he can't control his player getting in the air like that for no reason. He can't control that. So that's their 2 goals, both of which should have been avoided, neither of which are the manager's fault. So you just take those out, we win the game 2-0. Put them back in. Jota misses the couple of big chances. Mo has the headed chance, and Darwin has 2 chances. I mean, that's 5 more that we could have scored on top of the 2 that we did score. So you're not going to score all 5, but you'd expect to score 1 or 2 of them. You know, you'd expect Jota to take one of his chances, or Darwin to just tap it home into an empty net after Szoboszlai puts it on a plate for him. And for those looking to criticise Szoboszlai, he turned a 0.3 XG chance into a 0.9 XG chance. He did exactly the right thing. He put it on a plate for Núñez. He put it on the plate for him. And yet I've seen people slate him. Szoboszlai wasn't the issue last night. 2 of our midfielders played well last night. Szoboszlai and Alexis. Two of them played well. And yet they get more criticism for whatever. Gravenberch had a stinker last night. But it's just excuses for him. Oh, he's tired. It's a weird thing. He had one of his best games of the season against Spurs. One of his best games of the season. One of the 3 or 4 best performances he put in this year. Then he didn't play against Plymouth. And then all of a sudden, he's tired. His legs have gone. I'm not denying that they may have just deserted him. But it's weird that off a break, all of a sudden his legs have gone. And he's dropped 3 stinkers in a row. Or they've just been 3 physical midfields and he just doesn't deal well with physical midfields. Didn't deal well with Forest in either game. Didn't deal well with Arsenal. Declan Rice kind of bullied him. Didn't deal well against Chelsea. Didn't deal well against Baliba and Iyari. Doesn't like when things get real physical and aggressive. Last night he just looked way off. On the ball, his passing was just far too safe. Just far too safe. Wasn't carrying the ball. He tried early in the game and Tielemans kind of crunched him. And that was kind of it. And again, I'm not suggesting that his legs aren't suffering a little bit. But to have one of your best games, then get a week off, and then come back and all of a sudden your legs are gone, it's just odd. And it might be time for him to sit for a game or 2 to get an extended break. Might be time for Endo to come into the team or for Curtis to start. Because if he plays like he did last night and he did against Wolves and he did against Everton, he's going to be a liability for the rest of the season. You don't want that. Now, when I look at the fixtures, I think City is a game that will suit him a bit more.
All right, the Reds, it's Jack here, and that was a clip from one of Anfield Index's audio podcasts. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date on all things LFC. We record around 100 audio podcasts every month, with our shows featuring match-going fans, top journalists, professional analysts, and even Liverpool legends along the way, with the great Dane himself, Jan Molby, joining us every single week. If you want to listen to all our podcasts for free, head over to anfieldindex.com/podcasts. Our audio shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Anfield Index. Or if you prefer to listen to all our podcasts in full and without any ads, why not head over to AI Pro today to check it out now at AnfieldIndexPro.com. If you want to get involved in the great growing community of Liverpool fans, check out the Anfield Index Discord. The link is in the description. Do get involved with that, from Reds around every corner of the globe. For now, Reds, hope you enjoyed this video.